Well, last night, Jordan Poole was it a really good game for him? Yeah, 21 points, 5 of 10 on threes, 12 assists, a career high. Draymond Green, how good was the game Jordan Poole had last night?
I thought that's the best game I've ever seen him play. Played it great. He ended with 4 turnovers. 3 of them was just him understanding what was going on in the game and trying to get Klay shot at the end of the game. So to realistically have 1 turnover and 13 assists or something like that. I thought he played an incredible game on both sides of the ball. He was good defensively. Their whole offense is running guards in the guard screens and waiting on a slip up and then driving that gap. And he was incredible on that side of the ball, and he was incredible obviously offensively. He let the game come to him. He got everybody involved, and then he looked for a shot, and everything was beautiful. I thought that was an incredible game, one of the best games, if not the best game I've ever seen him play.
That's what Draymond says. What about Coach Kerr?
I thought Jordan was magnificent. One of the best games I've ever seen him play. He just was so under control. I think first half, he controlled the half without really scoring much at all. Klay was dominating, obviously, with his shot, but Jordan was controlling the game, just running the show and taking care of the ball. And then, of course, he started scoring in the second half when that presented itself. But he was just he was brilliant all night.
Dibs, to me, that's Coach Kerr and Draymond talking through the media to Jordan Poole and telling him, that's how we need you to play.
Exactly.
That's what we need you to do.
And they did it in a different way as opposed to, and you know this with young people, you have a couple of young daughters, and when they were growing up, you can tell them, don't do this and don't do that. And a lot of times they will do exactly what you're telling them not to do. And so instead, and yes, they use the media, and I'm sure they told him the same thing privately, like, hey, this is the best you've played. This is how we need you to play. Where you look at the shots that he took, he was 8 for 14 from the floor. He didn't push it. He didn't try to take too many bad shots. He didn't try to do too much, and he got his teammates involved. 12 assists, a career high. And you think about that in terms of what he could possibly be. You let the game come to you. You go 21-12. He's a plus 28 in 29 minutes. He was remarkable, and it's frustrating because it makes you think, why can't you do this all the time? But something inside him, when he comes off the bench or if Steph and Klay are both there, he either feels like, oh, I can't shoot, there's not enough shots for me, or he tries to jack it up every time.
Yeah.
There's no happy medium.
Jordan Poole's a really good player, but it's kind of a conundrum or a puzzle, I should say, with the Warriors.
Quandary.
It's a quandary in that they are, second in the league in points scored per game. So you think, oh, their offense is humming, but their offensive rating is like mid-pack. They're not very efficient, and he's one of the big reasons why. And he drives his teammates crazy. We've seen it a number of times here. We've seen Coach Kerr at the end of a game where Jordan gets teed up because he didn't like a call when the Warriors would try to, cement a game. And we had Steve Kerr going, Jordan, lock the F in. And we literally had that. And we had Steph throwing his mouthpiece because he's calling for the ball. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So he does that. There was something else that happened at training camp that slips my mind, which was another indication that one of his teammates
When he
was
caught a right hand?
That maybe that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah. So he drives his teammates crazy, but last night I was like, yes, Jordan, that's all we want from you. If you keep doing that, this is all going to work because that's Warrior basketball.
That's exactly Warriors basketball at its finest. And you look at the box score and what they had 42 assists on the game. 43. I apologize.
43, you cheated
43
him. Yeah, you
assists.
cheated DiVincenzo out of one.
Sorry about that, Dante. Jermichael Green had the 1 assist, or Moses Moody, maybe I missed his one dime.
Yeah.
That's $4.30 worth of dimes, Whitey. But that is when the Warriors are at their finest. Player movement, ball movement. Hello, fellas.
Yeah.
As Saintly One would tell us.
Holy mackerel.
Exactly. It's only 16 turnovers, too, by the way, which is below the team's season average. It's, 3?
I got a 3 for my holy mackerel.
That's more of a 2. You got to be a little bit
2.
higher. Yeah, you got to climb the register a little bit.
Down.
The first one was better than that second one. The second one was a 2 for sure. I agree.
Yeah, I appreciate that,
Xfinity
Kyle.
Mobile text line. I do too. That's what you get for comparing him to Wiseman. 888-957-9570.